Hello everyone, welcome to another Pyro Gaming video. Bungie revealed the Rise of Iron DLC that will be dropping September 20th of this year, and guys, it looks pretty fucking epic. Before we get into all that though, I do want to say that I'm changing some acoustic settings on my microphone, so drop a comment in the box below. Let me know if you prefer this audio quality over that of my previous videos, and I can stick with it, or if you don't like this and you like my other way better, I can always go back to the other way. Just trying something different. So anyway, jumping right into the stream, we're not going to hit every single topic, but we are going to hit the ones that I felt were most prevalent. And we're going to kick it off with Gjallarhorn, because that's the one that got everybody excited today, guys. So, Bungie said that if you pre-order Rise of Iron before its release date, which is September 20th, you will get an Iron Gjallarhorn. Now, Iron Gjallarhorn looks to be the same stats, the same perks as the regular Gjallarhorn, just with a silver finish on it, and it looks super clean and super cool. So you get that by pre-ordering, but if you don't pre-order, you also still have a chance, or you can also get a regular Gjallarhorn, and you're going to do this by completing the quest and basically building your own Gjallarhorn, as Bungie put it. Now, I have to assume that that's going to be something along the lines of the Sleeper Simulant quest. You have to go activate the Ikelios, core thing. You have to go get this piece, go get that piece, and then once you're done, the gunsmith has Sleeper Simulant for you. I have to assume that the Gjallarhorn quest in Rise of Iron is going to be something similar to that. For those of you who pre-order the Taken King, for those of you that pre-order Rise of Iron and get the Iron Gjallarhorn, you will also get the quest line for the normal Gjallarhorn as well. So if you pre-order, you get both. If you don't pre-order, you just get the original Gjallarhorn. Another thing is this DLC is only going to be available on Xbox One and PlayStation 4. There is not going to be a copy of this for Xbox 360 and PS3. So for those of you who are looking to upgrade your PS3 or your Xbox 360 to the current gen consoles, honestly, I would hold off on it until after E3 this summer, because it's rumored that both Microsoft and PlayStation are going to be announcing an updated version of the Xbox One and PS4, and therefore the current versions will be for sale a lot cheaper. I would also recommend that you hold off on pre-ordering the Rise of Iron DLC, because we all remember how Taken King went down. Everybody tried to rush and pre-order it as fast as they could, and then a few weeks later, they offered a different package that gave you more stuff. And there was no way for us to get a refund for the original DLC that we pre-ordered, and we couldn't upgrade to the next one. So avoid all that fiasco. This does not come out until September 20th, so you have a little over 3.5 months to pre-order, guys. You will be fine. I would honestly say you're probably best to wait until about maybe late July, early August before you drop your pre-order. Another thing is the battle axes that everybody saw Lord Saladin carrying around, that flaming double-headed axe. Everybody was super pumped about that. Bungie did acknowledge it, and they did say that it is not going to be a weapon that you can equip in your inventory. It is going to be a relic similar to the Sword of Crota in the Dark Below and the Scorch Cannon in the House of Wolves. So it's going to be like a roving patrol in one of the new areas that we're getting called the Plaguelands, and you're going to be able to kill one of these enemies and maybe they drop it. Bungie also said that it's going to be used in missions and possibly strikes. They did not mention the raid, but Bungie's always been very secretive about the raid. So I would have to assume that we're going to use that double-headed battle axe at some point in the raid. Once we get to that point and we actually see what the raid is, I kind of figure it's going to be something like Crota. You have to kill a sword bearer or something like that to get it, and that's what you use to damage Crota. So I have to assume that this double-headed battle axe that's going to be a relic is going to be something similar to that. So the next thing is, I don't know if I mentioned this, but the DLC is going to be $30. That is $30 US or 25 euros, I believe. I think that's about the breakdown of it. So $30 US, 25 UK, and that's reasonably priced. Taken King costs 40 US, so it's $10 off. I think that's reasonable. The other thing that Bungie did say was that the wolves that you saw around Lord Saladin, you will not be able to actually use them. You will not be able to have a wolf follow you around. Instead, you will see the wolves in the new social space in the Plaguelands, just kind of roving about, I guess, and you will also see them anytime Lord Saladin is around. This includes story missions and stuff like that. Possibly even when Lord Saladin returns to the tower for Iron Banner. That'd be pretty cool if you walked over there in the tower and there was just a wolf sitting next to Saladin. That'd be pretty awesome. But yeah, other than that, guys, they talked about the fact that we're getting new missions, new quests, new weapons, new armor. They said we're getting one new strike, and they're updating the old strikes. I have to assume that that's going to be similar to what they did in the Taken King. They just put new enemies in some of the older strikes, like drawing a blank here. Cerberus Vey 3, how they replace some of the Cabal with Taken enemies. I have to assume that that's what they're going to do, except they're going to replace them with these mutated Fallen that we're going to encounter for the first time in Plaguelands. They're going to put some of those in the older strikes, and we're also going to get the brand new strike that they didn't really show us anything of. In addition to all that, there's also going to be some new Crucible maps, as well as a new Crucible game mode, and new Crucible like match types. So that's going to be pretty cool. Possible that we might see like custom games or something like that, because to be honest, 14 gigs is the size of this update, and Taken King was 18 gigs. But Taken King brought an entire new destination. We're not getting a new destination, we're getting new zones on an existing destination. So, I mean, that's a pretty big chunk, a pretty big chunk of size if you're not getting a new destination. So expect something big that they have not announced yet. In addition to that, we're also getting, like I said, the new explorable areas in the Cosmodrome, and the Plaguelands will also feature a new social space. The social space looks really cool. They only showed us a still of it in the stream today, but it definitely looks really neat. And they also said that when you're looking in the Cosmodrome Director, you'll be able to load in directly into this new area, as opposed to going to patrol and then having to cut across through the divide and all that stuff to get through the breach to get out to where you first started the game. This is where all this is going to kind of take place. It's going to be in addition to the area that we very first spawned into when you created a character. But anyway, guys, that's pretty much it. That's the meaty part of what they revealed in the stream today. Drop a comment in the box below. Let me know what you're most excited about. Me personally, I'm most excited about number 1, Gjallarhorn, and number 2, the new raid. I can't wait to see like a mutated Fallen raid. I think that that's going to be really fun. Some of the enemies that they showed looked pretty crazy. So to have those in a raid, it's going to be a blast. But anyway, guys, like I said, drop a comment in the box below. Let me know what you're most excited about. And as always, if you're new to the channel, click subscribe. If you enjoyed the video, click like. And if you're already subscribed, I fucking love you. Thank you for watching. Take care, guys.